Hi there. My name is John Rodriguez, and I chose to read the book Gridiron Genius for you. It is written by Michael Lombardi, and this book covers a pretty interesting topic of the game of football, but not just football. It covers the fact that Michael Lombardi was able to experience over 3 decades of football, and he was able to be amongst some of the greatest coaches of all time. Names like Bill Belichick, Nick Saban, and even the great Bill Walsh. And the chapter I'm going to be reading over is called Offense, and it's a particular story that he was able to go through with Bill Walsh himself. And it starts off with this. Bill wants a meeting. Combine those 2 words, Bill and wants, and stuff happened. Everyone who worked for the 49ers perked up, paying close attention to whatever came next. Bill Wantz could move mountains. Bill Wantz could make or break careers. Just days before the critical 1987 draft, where Bill wanted was everyone on the 49ers staff crammed inside a second-floor office facility for an emergency meeting. This tiny impromptu conference room was no match for a Bill Wantz all-points bulletin. At my utterance of those 2 words, every assistant in the building came running, which meant there weren't nearly enough seats for everyone. Luckily, Walsh was quick and to the point. Bill wanted Steve Young. We were all highly skeptical, but also intrigued. A part of Bill Walsh's genius was his uncanny ability to spot a quarterback in a crowd. Even from a distance and only a few throws, he could sense immediately if a quarterback could run his offense. Guys like Walsh and Belichick are unusual this way. They can visualize how skill sets fit in their schemes in a way that both maximize those abilities and fuel the system. Walsh was secretive about this particular gift of his. He never shared what he saw. So he seemed like a railbird at a track who could discern the best horses just by studying their gait around the paddock. It might have been footwork, a kinetically clean throwing motion, the way a quarterback carried himself in the pocket, or more likely, it's some mystical balance of several quarterback qualities floating around in his head. But whatever it was, Walsh knew what it was when he saw it. In Walsh's first season as head coach and GM of the 49ers in 1979, he took a trip to UCLA to work out Olympic hurdler turned wide receiver James Owens. Owens was incredibly fast, but Walsh wanted to see if he had other skills necessary to be an NFL wide receiver. He forgot one small thing, though. He needed an arm to throw to the guy. And luck would have it, Notre Dame's quarterback Joe Montana was working out nearby preparing for the draft as well. Walsh asked him to stop by. I'm not exactly sure what Walsh zeroed in on that day with Montana, but after a few throws, he was so focused on the quarterback, he practically forgot Owens was there. As a talent evaluator, you never want to rely on this kind of divine or dumb luck. Accidentally borrowing a future Hall of Fame quarterback as a workout passer, or say drafting Tom Brady in the 6th round, but you don't want to be closed off to it either. Heck, as great as he was, and seriously as he took his profession, Walsh wasn't about a little scouting serendipity. Before the workout at UCLA began, Walsh was leaning towards drafting Stanford quarterback Steve Dills, who had played for Walsh and knew his offense inside and out. But after 1 or 2 routes at UCLA that day, Walsh knew he had found that he was looking for, his franchise quarterback. And nearly a decade later, he needed to find another one. That was just my little quick snippet of the book Gridiron Genius by Michael Lombardi. I really appreciate the time, and thank you.